Marcel.
Thank you, Rob. Dramatic video tonight of a shelter of last resort used during Hurricane Katrina. As the flood waters rose, desperate residents crawled through windows to get to safety at Chalmette High School. 1 year later, KATC's Letitia returns to her old high school and found out what last resort really means in a hurricane. Here's another entry from our Katrina Journal.
This is what Chalmette High and the surrounding neighborhood looked like hours after Katrina made landfall. This is where I grew up, where I went to school and met my future husband. It's also where all hell broke loose and submerged thousands of homes a year ago.
Once the water began to come in and the wind was starting to die down, but not completely, we began to hear people yell for help because we're close to neighborhoods around here.
Here goes the rescue, boo!
And that's when first responders went out looking for survivors. Before Katrina made landfall, 400 people chose to ride out the storm inside the school. As the water rose, so did the number of survivors coming here. Soon, more than 1,000 people packed Chalmette High.
We were surrounded by a lake, and it was very toxic. It smelled really bad. But this became a walk. It became a pier of sorts. And you can only imagine the elderly and the infirm trying to walk across this corrugated tin roof that's hot because it's baking in the sun, and it's very difficult to walk on and slippery.
This is a welcome sign, the dance team raising money for the new school year. Officials were told immediately after Katrina, no school in St. Bernard Parish would be ready for a year, maybe two.
Amazingly, our superintendent, who refused to be intimidated by FEMA, by insurance companies, by federal government, by any kind of red tape, she said, you know, we're going to get it done. We needed to be a presence here for our students.
By December, less than 4 months after the hurricane, more than 600 students returned to Chalmette High. A somewhat permanent reminder of what went on still remains today. This chair was used to hoist people through the window when the water got too high. School officials say it will remain here as long as Mother Nature lets it. The assistant principal says the school will not open again as a shelter, but she told me she would do it all again knowing what she knows.
I really believe in my heart that other lives could have been lost had we not been here. I'm glad that we were here to do that.
In St. Bernard Parish, Letitia, KATC TV3, Acadiana's News Channel.
2 schools are now open in St. Bernard Parish. 3,500 students are now enrolled in the school system, a sign more people are moving back.